February may be a short month on the calendar, but it's supersized when it comes to celebrations. Not only is it Black History Month, you get the Super Bowl and Valentine's Day, but it's also Mardi Gras season. Restaurants and bakeries around DFW are offering all kinds of Mardi Gras-inspired treats. We're here to talk about that sweet food trend is Stephanie Allman-Mary from Culture Map DFW. Good morning, Stephanie. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Damon. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Good. Now, most of us think of New Orleans when we think of Mardi Gras. Why has it become such a big food trend across DFW?
Well, Mardi Gras actually means Fat Tuesday, and it's the day before all the deprivation and fasting of Lent starts. This year, it's coming up on the 21st. And of course, in New Orleans, they celebrate it all season long. Given our proximity to Louisiana and all the transplants we have now, DFW has really gotten into the spirit. Our restaurants, bars, bakeries, and breweries are now incorporating the flavors of Mardi Gras into really everything from bread pudding to beer.
You know, Stephanie, it's so interesting. I'm from the East Coast, so growing up, Fat Tuesday, we always had pancake. It was pancake day for us. But the food most people associate with Mardi Gras is the king cake. What are some creative twists local places are doing?
Well, king cake inspired treats are a huge food trend here right now. In fact, we've just written two stories about them on Culture Map Dallas and Fort Worth. Traditionally, king cake has that plastic baby inside, and it's a fun tradition. Whoever gets it in their slice has good luck or has to throw the party next year. But the cake itself isn't always everyone's cup of tea. It can be a little dry and covered in sugar. So enter this trend of the king cake spinoff. Here are some examples. The first one is probably the most New Orleans thing ever. It is a Mardi Gras king cake beignet. It's at the Dusty Biscuit Beignets in Fort Worth. Now, here's the description. They're fluffy fried beignets get drizzled in a sweet cream cheese glaze,
Ooh.
dusted with cinnamon sugar, then colored powder sugar, and they make them year round. But for Mardi Gras, they have a special round king cake version that serves four, and it does, of course, include the baby in the middle. Then the next one, Demond, how about a king cake pie?
A king cake
At
pie, okay.
Humble Simply Good Pies in East Dallas, they are filling their flaky pie crust with a sweet tart citrus chess pie with cinnamon swirl, topped with traditional icing and sugar, and of course the baby in the center. Now they're only selling it through February 21st, so you're going to want to place your orders now.
Oh gosh, look, just thinking about that is making me cringe because I'm trying to get my body right, Stephanie. So look, you say there are even Mardi Gras inspired drinks. Where can we find them?
Yes. So at there's one that's super Instagrammy. It's a bright purple Bacardi Mardi Gras Mambo at Tricky Fish. Now TCU fans are also going to love this because it's got Bacardi rum, ube, which is that purple yam that gives it its purple flavor or color rather, King's ginger, pineapple, and lime. Now they're serving it through Mardi Gras at all of their locations. And actually, I do have some great king cakes to let you know about too. Um, at Empire Baking in Dallas, they're doing a brioche king cake for the
Oh
first
wow.
time. It's like a giant cinnamon roll. Roll layers of cinnamon and chopped pecans rolled into their brioche dough, and they dust it with cinnamon sugar. They're selling them at the Dallas locations only on certain days, which we have in our Culture Map story. And then, Damon, for those trying not to have such a fat Tuesday, Unrefined Bakery has a keto king cake. All
Okay.
right, get this. It is gluten free, grain free, low carb, zero sugar, keto, and dairy free, but still incredibly moist and delicious. And you can get that through Mardi Gras too.
Stephanie, you're making all of those items sound so delicious, especially that brioche one. And so if someone brings one to the newsroom, I may just sneak a little pinch.
Hey, go for it. Let the good times roll, right?
Yeah. You know what, Stephanie? I hear that whoever gets the baby has to host a party the next year.
All right. Well, if that's you, good
I
luck.
just hope
Get
we don't
ready.
choke. Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, Stephanie. Thanks for joining
Thanks,
us. You
Damon.
can find these ideas on Culture Map's website and social media pages.